I want to go one by one, and all of us talk about our 5 to 9 before our 9 to 5.
I'll start.
Oh, you start.
I'll
Okay.
start.
Yeah.
I'll let you take the wheel.
Before the 5 to 9, the 5 to 9 before the 9 to 5. I like to start. I watch a bunch of Gary V. Gary Vaynerchuk really inspires me, and it reminds me that I need to get on my content game. I diversify my content. I get on Instagram, I post. I get on Twitter, I post. Get on TikTok, I post. And then I go to the gym. And while I'm at the gym, I'm posting gym stuff. So it's like, it's diversifying, okay? It's finding those outlets. And I'm on YouTube too. Follow me on YouTube. Find me on YouTube, please.
I haven't seen a lot of your posts, like your gym posts.
Yeah.
Where you have your towel on, like very low slung.
Yeah.
Very low slung towel.
Yeah, so ever since I
Pubic
started
hair is
watching
visible.
Ever since I started watching Gary Vaynerchuk, I've almost
Is that his actual last name? It's not just because I've
It's
only heard Gary V. What's
Gary
the last?
Vaynerchuk. Yeah, show some respect.
Gary
some
Vaynerchuk?
hustle,
So Gary
hustle
Vayner-
culture.
So Gary Vanderpump, his videos are really inspiring.
Yes,
I've also
and
noticed.
so I'm trying to get into the winery game. I'm trying to make a winery. I'm trying to diversify my content, and that's what I do before I go into Radio Shack.
your videos before you're at Radio Shack from the gym are a lot like angled up towards you.
Yeah.
And there's like a lot of like up towel videos.
Like I don't want to say upskirt, but like a towel.
up kilt, maybe.
Yeah.
That's a masculine
I'm
thing.
trying to corner that market. I haven't seen a lot of people doing it, and that's what Gary V says. He says, "Find your lane and stay in it.
And so
Find your lane and stay in it, and hit that gas so hard and just drive really fast."
You've been in like 14 car crashes this month. Do you want to talk
That's
about
right.
those?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
most
I'll
of them
talk
are
about 'em.
before 9 a.m.
That's right. On my way to Radio Shack, I go fucking crazy.
That's cool that you can drive.
Yeah. Personally,
Well,
I don't.
all he has to do is just steal a different car every time.
Yeah, man.
You've got to take what's yours.
Yeah, right.
I mean, by the grace of Gary V, I get there.
I love your WWGVD.
Thanks,
bracelet.
man. Yeah, I've got a lot of bracelets, but that's my favorite.
Yeah. They go all the way up your arm.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I kind
they
of thought
do.
it was your shirt.
What?
I kind of thought it was your shirt.
Oh no, that's a bunch of bracelets. Yeah, I'm inspired by people like Gary V, Johnny Depp, Chris Angel. You know, some of those people.
Wearing a lot of leather bracelets.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Are you
Yeah.
a fan of Chris Pratt?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
big fan.
Yeah, you
Oh,
love how he
cool.
abandons dogs.
Big fan. What? He does that too.
He did what?
He abandons
Oh,
dogs.
he does that too.
Oh, that's
Whoa,
awesome.
That rules.
Yeah, like in Malibu, just lets him free. Which
Oh,
I
good.
think, honestly, like get rid of the dead weight in your life.
Yeah.
Where
Well,
is he
also
did he have a dog?
Yeah, he didn't want it anymore.
And he just threw it in Malibu.
Yeah.
that's alpha mentality. Like that dog needs to learn.
Yeah,
How
but
to
if
survive.
if that dog didn't want to be abandoned, it should have just been the alpha.
That's
And made
true.
Chris
Right.
Pratt the beta
Yeah.
And abandon Chris Pratt. Yeah.
Yeah.
in Malibu.
That's not. I mean, it's not too different from what he did with his firstborn son. So,
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
so I mean,
Yeah.
that's his own fault for not being born by the second wife. So,
That's
I was gonna
awesome.
say a similar thing that he did with his wife as well.
yeah.
Well, it's just because he's improving his life. So it's kind of
Exactly.
like when you say it out loud, it sounds bad, but like he's improving his life, getting
Right.
rid
It's
of
self-help.
He's trimming the like unnecessary shit.
Yeah.
Exactly, and
His
that
life.
was his
Yeah,
family and
100%.
relationships and,
Yeah.
and support
Wait,
system.
so Brendan, what do you do
5 to 9.
5 to 9?
Okay, so first thing I do when I wake up, I set my alarm to motivational content. But I'm trying to do like a slow, you know how like those light bulbs that slowly turn on over the
Yeah.
course of a few. So my motivational content starts out whispering at me. It's like, hey, you gotta take on the day. You gotta believe in yourself. You can do what you believe in.
Whose voice
And
is
then-
it?
Well, it's mine.
Okay.
Yeah, I recorded it for myself. And then
And did you record it like you did whispering to yelling?
Yeah,
You didn't do normal and then adjust the gain.
no, I don't know how to do post.
Okay, great.
So I basically just then from there it's like I go to like a minute in. I'm like, all right, you got to start getting up. I know that this is hard for you at this time of morning, and you were up so late last night drinking, and you got a real bad headache. But you got to get up because you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And then
Awesome.
another minute, I'm like, all right, fuck face, you lift yourself up. You better do a crunch right now if you're not out of bed right now. And about 2 minutes in, I'm screaming now at the top of my lungs, like, get up, get up.
And your mom, she's okay with that, even though she can hear it through the ceiling.
She can't sleep without it at this point.
Okay.
If she, I also don't allow her to be. She has to. I've got a lot of enemies that I've created over the last 3 months. So
She's got to be on high alert.
She's got to take a shift, and so that shift is while I'm sleeping. So she's on
Okay.
high alert. When I'm at my 9 to 5, that's when she gets to sleep. So I wake up, my mom makes me breakfast, and
Mm.
and I do a Michael Phelpsian type breakfast. So it is 4 banana pancakes. I got 16 chocolate chip pancakes. I got 9 strawberry pancakes. I got 8 Reese's pancakes. I've got 12 cinnamon bun pancakes.
They all have. There's protein in pancakes.
There's
for sure.
protein in pancakes.
There's a lot of protein in pancakes.
Well, because your mom puts
They
a
don't
lot
tell
of
you
eggs
that.
in there.
She puts a lot of eggs. It's a very eggy pancakes. So after the pancakes, I go into waffles. I kind of do the same thing. I theme same amount of each types of those things, but for waffles, and then omelets. So I got 8 blueberry omelets. I got 8 chocolate chip pancakes. And so once I eat my meal, I writhe in pain for the next 2 hours. So it is
Yeah.
now 7 a.m. And I get in my car. I race Lucas. and then when I go to the gym, I like to go to the gym and I dress in my gym clothes and I start recording my videos where I'm telling people to get up off their asses and change their life. It's not going to happen if you don't decide to do it today. It's one day at a time. And then I look at the time and now it's 8 p.m. So it's all my gym time. I walk out of the gym and then 8 to 9, what am I doing? I am basically I spend that time praying and doing Bible study and finding my favorite quotes. What I'll do is I'll look at the Bible, and if
Cool.
I find one I really like, I rip out a page and I tape it on people's cars that have left-leaning bumper stickers on them.
Amen.
So,
Amen.
or I'll put it in the dash, and then it's 9 p.m. and I treat the gym as my job. So I go back to the gym and I actually start working out. So that's my 5 to 9. My 5
That's
to 9.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Uh,
I drink my own coffee.
what was that?
I drink my protein shake.
Okay, cool.
Mm.
My 5 to 9 starts. I wake up, just I awaken from a deep slumber, and I
Are
pick
you
up-
like having a flashback at that point?
No, it's just pure fright, terror.
Okay.
So I wake up. I hop on my phone. I shoot off a few quick texts just to apologize for existing, and then from there I get up. I clean up all the tissues from next to my bed. Not for why you'd think. It was definitely. Well, it could be for why you think, just depending upon what kind of vibe you're getting. And then from there, I head out. I take my animals outside so that they can go to the bathroom, and feed all my animals. And I open up some of the blinds, so a little bit of light can come in. But my apartment is basement, so not too much light comes in. It is pretty dark in there. And then I shower. I try not to get my hair wet because it gets really weird and goopy when that happens, and I don't want to deal with that. So I just try to. I don't really wash it. I just put it up, and then I take a shower, just a body rinse.
So you put your hair up and then you take a shower.
Yeah, I put my
Okay.
hair up. I take a shower, and by this time, it's probably about 7 a.m. Just because shooting off those texts takes a while. Because basically, I have to text everyone who will have to deal with me throughout the week just to apologize preemptively that they have to look at me and
Right.
be near me and hear me. So
Uh-huh.
I do that, and then it's about 7 a.m. So I've already washed, rinsed off. I head into work. I try not to eat before work because I don't want to make my body even bigger and take up more space. So from there, I head into work. I'm usually the first one there, last one out. You always want to do that when you are in a job. If you are not the owner of the business, once you get to a high enough level, you kind of can just do whatever you want.
It's called hustle.
Exactly. It's called hustling
Yeah.
to get to that point, and then you get your just desserts. So from there, I work until about an hour until other people start to show up. Then they turn the lights on and they open up the blinds, and it gets pretty light in there.
You kind of like hiss at them, right, when it happens?
Yeah, but it's not purposeful. It's just kind of a natural response.
Yeah.
And then that's probably, I think that's around 8:45 once everyone else starts coming in and setting up. And so I hop over to the kitchen and I start making coffee. I am the lead of the diversity and inclusion group at this corporation, so I'm not the lowest on the totem pole, but I do still make all the coffee and make sure that everything's ready, just because our receptionist is a man, so I want to make sure that that's taken care of for my king.
Oh yeah.
So
Your king, the receptionist, who you're not in a relationship with.
no, we're not together. And he doesn't look at me,
Okay.
but he does get a text every morning apologizing.
And every single time he responds with, "Whose is this?"
He hasn't responded once.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Actually.
He does have read
that's
receipts
good.
though.
Yeah, he does have read receipts on. He does receive them. He does open them.
Yeah.
He
That's a good
hasn't
sign.
read the last two, but
Okay.
That's a really good sign.
but he's still coming into the office, so he's still alive.
Oh,
He just didn't open the last two
Gotcha.
apologies.
gotcha.
But I pretty much say the same thing every day. I'm just like, I'm so sorry that you have to see me. I'm so sorry you have to be near me. I'm so sorry I have to talk to you. I'm so sorry if our paths cross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
mean,
9
that's-
o'clock, and then I tuck her into work.
You got to do what you got to do.
That's
It
good.
almost
That's
is
awesome.
like an affirmation that you're doing to someone else, but it's negative affirmations. You're repeating an affirmation, but it's the opposite of an affirmation. because
That's
it's not
such a
going to
good
you,
point, King. You're
it's
right.
going
So
to them.
smart.
You're so
Thank
smart.
you so much. Look, Big Brain podcast for
Big
Big
Brain
Brain
boy.
listeners. You know.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh well, so I wake up. Well, I wouldn't say I sleep like in the night. So I'm like mostly cleaning up and doing like various tasks and tidying.
Whatever you
Um,
don't want him to see during the daytime,
What
right?
exactly?
Yeah.
Like whatever stuff I'm doing. And then he's still sleeping, my future hubby. So I let him sleep because he honestly will sleep until like I don't know, like 4 p.m. sometimes. So I'm alone for most of my morning. So the
What
first
time
like
does he go to sleep?
5 p.m.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a sleepy
You go to
king.
sleep hard to grind hard.
But
Man
he's
rests.
hard,
He's
working
well rested.
so
That's
hard.
important.
Working so hard in that hour. It's like he's selling private planes. Anyway, so first thing I do is like I need to like wake up my brain, so I like read the back of like 4 books.
Right.
And then I'll go around the house and like see what objects are large and what objects are small. And I'll like put the large ones like on one end of the room and the small ones on the other. And
Your
just,
motor function's been great recently.
yeah, and I'll just like kind of like look at them and admire them from largest to smallest. And then I'll go into the kitchen and I'll start like I'll go into the garden and like collect all the different berries and wheats and such, and then
Yeah.
bring them inside and then mill it into bread. And that usually is like that's much of my morning.
Yeah, that takes time.
And I need you like I am going like during that whole time I'm wearing like a dress that's like
Obviously.
I look like a peasant woman, but like I'm
Obviously.
very rich and I live in this house.
Right.
And
are you filming this for an online
yeah,
online content?
yeah.
Oh,
I'll
absolutely.
set up like
but you
a,
only show one corner of the room, so it looks like you don't have that much money. and
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just
like-
live off the land.
yeah. We like poured up like one part of the room, like
Oh,
really
yeah,
made
yeah,
it look
yeah.
like really poor.
I
Like
see your
Yeah.
stuff. It's good.
yeah,
Yeah.
I put like a big like burlap bag on the corner
It's
and
really
like
Oh,
exploitative. It's
right.
great.
and like break it
Yeah.
open and like put like flour coming out of it and
That's
That's
good.
good. That's
I-
good.
the algorithm loves it.
yeah, and then like I don't have a baby, but like I'll get the one from next door
Mhm.
and like bring it in and like sit it on the counter and like
Smudge its face a little
yeah, and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like put some slop in its mouth and like kind of be like, this is how you serve your man. And I've tried to like show the baby to my future hubby, but he's actively not interested.
bit. Mm-mm.
Mm.
That actually
right.
lowers
That's
his testosterone. if
Yeah,
you
well,
do
he
that.
said
It'll suck it out of
he
him.
You need to
literally
keep that
said-
baby away from him.
he literally said, "Babes, you're giving me tits."
Yeah,
By every time I look at that baby,
Yeah.
I'm getting estrogen.
yeah.
Get it out of my face.
Yeah.
You're not permanent. You're for right now. And
Yeah.
then I think
I love you guys. Communicate so well.
It was really
That's the secret
open.
of a good relationship.
When my second was being born, I was out with the boys because I am repulsed. If you ever want a third, you keep that thing away from me.
I don't want to look at
Yeah.
my child until he's good enough at sports.
well, it is wild that like
Yep.
legally you're not allowed to see your children. Yeah.
Correct.
yeah.
By
Because it
my
was an
choice.
I mean,
I
like,
got a restraining order against them.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and like
What a good dad would do.
right.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean, like the court can call it like an unfit home,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah,
you
it
know the
was
truth,
my-
which is that you
Because he's
you were
unfit.
hustling.
Well, during the court process, I was the defendant, but I did file a motion to get a restraining order against them during that process because I claimed emotional turmoil from the lawsuit itself.
Yeah. Well, and Lucas, your children abandoned you. Yeah.
Right. Well, you could say that, I guess.